Listening 32. Listen and read. What do the children have to do in the competition?
Hello everyone. Mr. Martin is from the Museum of Inventions. He'd like to talk to you about a competition for local clubs and schools.
Hello. Our competition is about transport. We've been travelling in cars, helicopters and planes for many years. But what will transport be like in the future? We want you to do a drawing of a future form of transport.
How long have we got?
You've got 2 weeks.
What's the first prize?
It's a ride in a hot air balloon.
Wow! Fantastic!
Later.
How about a car that travels at 1,000 kilometres an hour?
Or a motorbike that doesn't need petrol? Or a lorry that can travel on water? I'm not sure. Maybe we should look round the Museum of Inventions.
Good idea, but we'll have to hurry. We've only got 2 weeks, and I really want to win that trip.
Listening 33. Listen and repeat.
Hot air balloon. Helicopter. Coach. Submarine. Yacht. Barge. Lorry. Motorbike.
Listening 34. Listen and repeat.
Look after. Look up. Look round. Look forward to.
Listening 35. Listen and read. Why can't the planes fly?
News just in. There is a group of lions lying on the runway at a small airport in South Africa. Planes can't leave because the lions are in the way. The lions have been lying there since 9 a.m., but no one wants to move them. Passengers have been waiting for 5 hours. The manager of the airport says that it is too dangerous to move the lions. He thinks they are enjoying the sun and will move when the sun goes down. Until then, everyone must wait.
Listening 36. Listen and read. What has Professor invented?
You look tired. What have you been doing?
I'm tired because I've been working on a new invention. I've been making a special car that cleans itself. Hey! What have you been doing? Why are you wet? Have you been swimming?
No, I haven't. I'm wet because your special car has been spraying water at me.
Listening 37. Listen and read. Transport around the world. The environment is different all around the world. Some people live in places where there is lots of snow. Some people live in deserts, and some people live near the water. People in all these different places around the world have developed all kinds of transport to help them travel around the environment they live in. In desert areas, camels have traditionally been used as a form of transport. They are ideal for travelling across the desert because they can survive for a week or more without water. Also, their ears and noses can shut tightly to stop sand going into them, and their feet don't sink into the sand either. They are known as the ship of the desert because of their ability to carry heavy loads for long distances. There isn't any other animal that could survive so long in the desert carrying heavy things. The city of Venice was built on a group of 118 islands. There are 150 canals and about 400 bridges which connect the islands. The only way to get around is on foot or on the water. There are no cars or trucks. The gondola is a traditional Venetian rowing boat, and for centuries, gondolas were the main form of transport. Today, they are still popular with tourists, but most local people travel by motorised water buses or private boats. These are faster than gondolas and carry more people. Large areas in Asia have thick forests that are difficult to explore on foot. For thousands of years, humans have used elephants to help them go into these places for farming and clearing land. Elephants walk on their toes, which means they can keep their balance even on wet mud. They are strong, so they can clear a path through plants and bushes. Today, people still use elephants to transport logs in areas where it's difficult for machines to go.
Listening 38. Listen. What does Mr. Jones do?
Good morning, children. This month's special guest to our school is a helicopter pilot. Children, please welcome Mr. Jones.
It's nice to meet you all.
When did you first become a pilot, Mr. Jones?
Well, I started flying planes when I was 18. Then, after 2 years, I trained to become a helicopter pilot.
What kind of jobs do you do?
I help the police and the ambulance services.
Why do you need a helicopter to help?
Well, helicopters can get to most places quickly, so they can take people to hospital quickly too.
Do you do other jobs as well?
Yes, I take famous and important people to parties and meetings. I enjoy meeting them all.
How interesting. Now, children, do you have any questions?
Who's the most interesting famous person you've met?
I once took an African prince to an important meeting in Scotland. He was a really interesting person.
Jessica?
What's the best bit about being a helicopter pilot?
I love being in the sky so high. On a clear day, it's beautiful to look down at the earth.
George?
What's the worst bit?
I sometimes have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, that's very early. Are there any more questions? Ben, did you want to ask?
Listening 39. Listen and order the lines. Sing.
We've been traveling across the sky. We've seen the clouds and felt the sun. We've flown in a plane and had lots of fun. We've been traveling across the sea. We felt the wind and seen the waves. We sailed in a boat and looked for old caves. We've been traveling across the hills. We've seen the fields and touched the snow. We've ridden in trains, some fast and some slow.